Ever pondered what separates the rich from the poor? Not just in terms of wealth, but in terms of habits? As we embark on this journey of financial enlightenment, we dive into the world of personal finance habits, exploring how they shape our financial futures. It's an intriguing blend of psychology, behavior, and cold hard cash. The world of finance is a vast ocean, and navigating it requires a reliable compass. And who better to guide us than the Oracle of Omaha himself, Warren Buffett? Known for his frugality and investment acumen, Buffett's advice is worth its weight in gold. His insights offer a stark contrast between the rich and the poor, not in terms of money, but in terms of habits. The habits we cultivate today determine our financial standing tomorrow. So, buckle up as we delve deeper into this subject. Today, we delve into Warren Buffett's advice on 7 habits poor people waste their money on. Habit number 1, living paycheck to paycheck. This is a habit that can become a vicious cycle if not broken. It's like walking on a treadmill. You're moving but not going anywhere. You see, when you live paycheck to paycheck, your money is spent before it's even earned. Every dollar you make already has a name on it. Rent, groceries, utilities, and the list goes on. There's no room for saving, no room for investing, and definitely no room for wealth accumulation. This habit keeps you tethered to your job, reliant on your next paycheck, and leaves you vulnerable to financial emergencies. Instead of allowing your paycheck to dictate your lifestyle, why not flip the script? Start dictating your lifestyle to your paycheck. Budget, save, invest. These are the keys to breaking free from this cycle. Remember, financial freedom begins when you break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Habit number 2, not saving and investing. Now this is a biggie. If you're not saving or investing, you're essentially saying goodbye to your future wealth. Sure, that new pair of shoes or that fancy dinner out might seem enticing now, but think about the long-term picture. Warren Buffett, a man who knows a thing or two about growing wealth, he didn't become one of the richest people in the world by spending all his dough. No, he's a firm believer in the power of investing. For him, every dollar is a seed. Plant it, nurture it, let it grow, and it'll turn into a money tree. And about saving, he has a unique perspective. He doesn't believe in saving what's left after spending. No, for him it's about spending what's left after saving. That's right, you save first, then spend. As Buffett says, do not save what is left after spending, instead spend what is left after saving. Habit number 3, impulse buying. This habit can sneak up on even the best of us. Those little purchases might seem harmless at first glance, but they can quickly add up, draining your wallet before you know it. Being mindful of your spending habits and making thoughtful decisions can make a world of difference to your personal finance. Remember, those shoes you don't really need or that extra gadget might not be worth the long-term financial strain. Think before you spend, every penny counts. Habit number 4, not having a budget. Imagine sailing a ship without a compass. That's what managing your finances without a budget is like. A budget is not just a piece of paper or a spreadsheet, it's a tool that gives you control over your money. It's a way to ensure you're not spending more than you're earning, and to pinpoint areas where you can cut back. It's a reality check on your financial health. A budget is a roadmap to financial success. Habit number 5, relying on credit. Now there's a trap many fall into, using credit cards for everyday expenses. Sure, it's convenient, but here's the rub. It's like quicksand. The more you use it, the deeper you sink into debt. It's a vicious cycle that can lead to financial instability. And remember, interest on credit card debt, it's a silent, ruthless wealth killer. So here's a tip. Use credit sparingly. Avoid debt like the plague, it's a wealth killer. Habit number 6, not learning about personal finance. Understanding how money works is critical to managing it effectively. It's like trying to drive a car without knowing how the engine works. You don't need to be a financial whiz, but a basic understanding of budgeting, investing, and how interest works can go a long way. There are plenty of resources available, from books to online courses, to help you get started. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. Habit number 7, not planning for the future. This is a big one, folks. The future might seem a world away, but it arrives faster than you'd think. It's like a high-speed train that won't slow down. And you know what? If you're not prepared, you'll be left at the station while others are zooming ahead. Now let's consider Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. He's a man who's made a pretty penny by thinking long-term. He didn't get where he is by living for the moment. No, he invested in the future. He planned, he strategized. And you know what? It paid off. Big time. We're not all going to be Buffetts, but we can adopt his philosophy. Start planning for your future today. Think about retirement. It might seem a long way off, but remember that high-speed train. Plan for the future, because that's where you're going to spend the rest of your life. So there you have it, 7 habits that may be keeping you poor according to Warren Buffett. We've walked through the perilous path of living paycheck to paycheck, the trap of not saving and investing, and the pitfalls of impulse buying. We've highlighted the dangers of not having a budget, the risks of relying too much on credit, and the importance of learning about personal finance. Lastly, we've uncovered the potential consequences of not planning for the future. These habits can be damaging to your financial well-being, but they're not insurmountable. The first step towards financial success is awareness. Now that you're aware of these habits, you can start avoiding them and make better financial decisions. In the words of Warren Buffett himself, the chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Don't let these habits weigh you down. Remember, it's never too late to change your habits and change your life. Start today and create a financially secure future for yourself.